I have some great examples of hollow, semi-hollow and solid chains here, and I want to show them to you. We dive in. There's nothing wrong with hollow, semi-hollow or solid. They're all different prices, different budgets. You can get a lot more look with a hollow piece. This is a hollow piece. This is the only one that I'm going to show you that's not available. This is my own antique 15 carat curved bracelet, and it's hollow. It's been around for over 100 years. Doing fine, no dents, I wear it every day. What I do think is naughty is people selling jewellery and not saying whether it's hollow, semi-hollow or solid. They may not know, because like I said, some of them can be tricky to tell, but it's super important because how jewellery feels is as important to me as how it looks, and I think a lot of people feel the same. So anyway, without further ado, let's look at these guys. Now, first up, if you picked this up, you would be expecting something heavy if it were solid, because look at it, it's a beast. This one is really easy to tell, and even in photographs, you'll be able to tell that this is hollow, because do you see down the inside seam of these curb links? Here we go, down here, that's where the metal has been coiled onto itself to be hollow. Interesting fact, I have had not one but two antique versions of this bracelet, the vintage style, which were filled with tiny little, I think, lead balls. When you shook them, they rattled, which was probably done when they were made to increase the weight. So people have been shading in jewellery for a long time. I look at these in person, I hold them up to my ear and I shake them just to make sure there's nothing rattling around in there that's not gold. Now let's look at semi-hollow. What is the difference between semi-hollow and hollow? Semi-hollow means it's got weight to it, it has construction, the thickness of the gold is generous. I generally don't buy too many properly hollow pieces. When they're really hollow, you can normally tell by the weight. Like a chain that looked like this might weigh only 7 or 8 grams. They're so hollow and they're very modern pieces. This is 18 carat, it is I think 25 grams. It feels so heavy, so I was thinking, yeah, that's probably solid. The issue with these chains is the links are so tight, it's really hard to see in between those inside seams of the links to know. Thankfully there's spaces where there's one link that's been removed to fit the loop around here, and if you zoom in you can just about see that seam, which tells us it's semi-hollow. And like I say, this one fooled me, so you can't go off weight alone. Because I like semi-hollow pieces is because you are saving money, probably about £1,000 on the retail price if this was solid, because it's probably about 10 grams heavier where it's solid, without compromising on look or feel. So that for me is kind of a win. Here is a solid chain, which I just wanted to show you so you can see what solid really looks like. There is no doubt when you pick this up that this is solid, because it's quite a dainty link, but it's still really, really nice and heavy. Side note, this link is really interesting. Paperclip, but with kind of filed edges, so it's kind of got a little bit of a bikiness to it. There's no inside seam, this is completely solid. Here's a little weigh-in of all these pieces. Really the best way to get a sense of the weight of jewellery is to handle lots of it and really inspect it when you go to fairs, if you go to your local jeweller, just to have a sense of what these kind of things mean, because really semi-hollow doesn't mean light, and also it's important to remember that higher carat gold does weigh more, it has a higher density than lower carat gold. So 18 carat gold semi-hollow piece, like you can see, still has quite a hefty weight to it.